Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Late Night Tavern with your host, Henry, and me, Marco. And now, we're back. We're back, probably not better than ever, but we're back. So, we're back in the $1.2 million studio we have right here. Mm-hmm. Big chillin'. Cap.
How much you think this place was?
Not fucking $1.2 million. Probably like less than that by like a long shot.
Hole in there.
Yeah, there's holes. Anyways, so now we're back recording with each other after maybe like
3 weeks.
3 weeks. After like, Discord it being a little iffy and, not making much bank except from that one episode with Sergio. But other than that, we're chilling. And so, there's one thing that I want to say personally because the last fucking episode was a big ass flop. Well, to me, it was a flop. Because we recorded like 20 minutes of it?
Yo. And
then the recording stopped. And then it was probably going to be a decent episode. But, she has a fuck up on us, so it came out kind of cock sauce.
Dude, that first part was so good. If we didn't have started coming in swinging like that and it stopped, then I would have been like okay with it. And if we would have led in the next episode with that one, like fresh, then it probably would have been pretty good.
Alright guys, I got a beer. That's proof. Other than that, so glizzies, right? That's dumb as fuck. That's dumb as fuck. I mean, it's funny at the time, but now it's not funny anymore. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, Gabe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My name's Gabe now. I look like a fucking shit sauce with cum sauce on it. I don't know. I look like I work in a fucking cubicle.
Finally.
But yeah, and I'm kind of getting a little chunky. But, it's all good in the end. I'm gonna be swole as fuck.
Bro, I've never seen someone play with their stomach so much in one day.
It's fucking funny. Just because I never been chunky before. And then, now that I see it, I'm like, God damn. That's a lot of meat on me now. Fuck that, though. Anyways, so, school. We're starting that shit soon.
3 days before that birthmas of mine.
Ew. You know what fucking sucks?
Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of looking forward to going to it. But at the same time, now, no. No. But anyways, fuck that shit. I mean, I'm still going to go. I'm still going to do the work. Because I'm not a bum. I'm not no bummy, dog.
I'm not a bunk-ass bitch.
I'm no broke-ass, bum-ass bitch. I mean, I'm broke sometimes, but, fuck it. I still make a living.
On what?
Nothing. I just buy, 6 packs of beers and, 12 cigarettes.
12 cigarettes?
12 cigarettes. Bum off, some,
Stop playing with your fucking stomach, dude.
Stop. Alright, so what do you want to say about school?
I was kind of hoping that we would be able to do it in person. Even though I wasn't going to be able to do it in person. And it kind of makes me feel a little better that not a lot of people get to do it in person so that I won't miss out on, certain people, Because what if we, make new friends or some shit?
Bad bitches.
What? Why are you like a Zen man right now?
Bad bitches is all I want.
So, 5 months of school without meeting anybody, and then you start going again, and then you're like, oh, who's this guy?
His name fucking Chad.
Who's this fuck sauce that
Who's this fuck face that just walked in? He's like,
this guy makes a podcast? He's like, we're fucking losers.
He's like, we're fucking losers, dude. They make podcasts at that. And next week later, he's on the show with us like that. And I was like, oh, he's like, hey guys, I'm fucking Kyle.
Dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, you want to hear about a Kyle?
Yeah.
When I lived in Tucson, bro, this was an elementary school. This kid, whose name was Kyle. And literally, no one used to make fun of that name back then. I mean, it used to sound a little goofy, but now people are like, oh, he's a Kyle. Or, oh, he's a Chad. That kind of thing.
What would you want to be, a Kyle or a Chad?
A Chad.
Put that in the comments.
Kyle or Chad?
Kyle or Chad?
Kyle versus Chad. The name.
I'm going to be a Chad.
Well, so you know how the the definition of like a Chad is like a bro, basically.
Bro that slams like 12 shotguns, like 12 beers.
Slams bitches, slams drugs, does everything, slams the professor on the
And then
desk.
goes to another party afterwards.
They bar hop until they die. And then a Kyle's like, you know, you'd think some kind of like white dude that wears a lot of camo and like the orange vests and shit.
Fucking DCs.
Well, that's like a Cody.
Cody?
Yeah, I knew a Cody who would DC everything. So it's funny, but yeah, this Kyle dude, airsoft guns, fucking normal guns, you know, because at the time he's too young to have guns, but I'm sure this dude's packing an absurd amount of heat.
He's packing heat?
I don't think he's packing dick or anything. I think he's just packing carbon. But he was like that kind of kid that like everyone was kind of annoyed of. Because he was loud and obnoxious. Because he's a fucking Kyle.
I know fucking people like that.
Me. But this dude, I forgot what me and him started becoming friends off of. I don't remember, but this dude used to come to our house unannounced. This dude used to show up and be like, "Is Henry home? Is Henry home?" That's how he spoke. He sounded like a dipshit. And dude, in our apartment, Is that why you were holding your breath this whole time?
Oh, there might be a couple more down the road.
Yeah. Now it just sounds like you're busting ass. But our apartment complex was just filled with like either old white people or hikers.
Hikers?
Or like people that would walk trails and shit.
Yeah.
So
Like
this dude
BMX
came over.
people.
BMX? No. They fucking like walk on trails and that's all they do.
With the fucking sticks.
They wear those like sandals that are like toes, like those little weird rubber toe sock things.
They had fucking hydro flasks before they were like popular.
Pretty sure they just used Camelbacks.
They had the fucking tankeens. What are they called?
Canteens?
Tankeens. Canteens. I
But
drink my water.
They would take those fucking skiing things, the little poles, but they would use them to fucking climb up their business. This dude would come over almost every day. And I started annoying my mom, and he would be like, come play downstairs or some shit. And I'd go, and he would be playing with his airsoft guns and shit. We're not supposed to be firing shit in that neighborhood. Oh my god, that was so cool.
That would have been funny as fuck.
I almost threw the fuck up.
That shit would have been funny as fuck.
But then he started shooting stuff. I was like, let's not shoot at like a tree or something and it'll reflect off and like shoot someone's window. So I was like, let's shoot like this styrofoam box. And then he got bored of that, and then he like looked up.
Man, fuck the box.
He looked up at a tree. He's like, look at little birdie, and he shot the baby bird out of the fucking tree. There was a BB in that fuck's neck, and I was like, what the fuck, Kyle? You know what his favorite activity was to do?
Shooting birds.
Go in the wash and collect tadpoles.
I used to do that when I was younger.
Yeah, but like
I only did it like fucking once.
He had that weird Tostinos like queso thing, but for fucking fish. You know what I'm talking about? But that fucking dude, and then I went to his house one time, and there was some problems. There were some problems.
You mean anger problems?
Well, probably. He had like that older brother that you would like see in those movies.
He's like, fuck you.
Where,
beats the shit out of him.
Where like he wore like camo and then like boots and then like he would probably like cut your mom's throat in a movie or some shit like that kind of crazy. Like in a greaser movie, he's the kind of dude that just kills people.
He's the douche fuck.
The fuck douche.
He's the douche fuck.
The douche fucker. But then his mom, it was kind of sad because his mom was in a wheelchair. But like he always seemed to like manage to bring it up in some kind of conversation, just so you could like not be as mad at him when he's being a total tool.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny, dude? After I stopped being friends with him, I'm gonna say how I stopped being friends with him. But after I stopped being friends with him, I've never once seen a trace of that dude ever again. So I don't know if he's dead, killed people, and is in jail. Or he's just living his best life with an
Kyle?
unfortunate name, yeah. But when I was at that house, dude, I was a little scared.
I mean, they seem like rednecks.
Oh, for sure, dude. And on the bus,
They live in a trailer?
No, they lived in this weird ass big house. If we ever go to Tucson, I'll show you exactly where they live, and you'll be like, how?
So,
We were on the bus and we were going back home after school, and I don't know, out of nowhere, he was starting to piss me off, and I called him a fucking hillbilly. And he took my head and he pushed me against the window, and I was about to be like, bro, I'm gonna eat your fucking face. Like, I was like, no one's ever seen me get pissed before. Like, they might have seen me go like, fuck you, but they've never seen me like grab a hamster and just fucking eat it, dude.
I'm Ozzy Osbourne.
I want to see how badly my rage could take out his redneck rage.
He's just gonna pull out his shotgun. That's all he's gonna do.
I'm gonna bite, and then
You're gonna bite the shotgun?
He pulls it out of me. But then the next day, the principal called us into the office and shit, and he's like, I hear you call him a hillbilly. And I was like, all right, here's where I'm gonna lie to this fuck. I'm gonna tell him something, and if he believes me, holy shit. I was like, dude, I was like, that's not what happened. I didn't call him a hillbilly.
Nah.
I said, you remind me from that character from that show, King of the Hill, comma, Billy. So it sounded like I called him a hillbilly, and then he's like, oh, I like that show. And I was like, yeah! Bro, and then that dude got fucking pushed away from me like the whole time. Like every class he was in there, like, you can't sit next to him anymore. I was like, yeah, fuck you, Kyle!
That's some smart shit right there. Hill, King of the Hill, comma, Billy. That's like clutchy.
Bro, and then after that, in 6th grade, he wasn't there, 5th, you know. I think that was in 5th grade. I just never saw Kyle again. But then, like, years later, like in high school, where we're at now, like either sophomore or junior year, when people started using that term, Kyle, like, oh, you're a Kyle. You know, drinking
you're
Monster Energies.
I skate, but I don't skate.
Well, I don't even think he ever tried to skate.
They're like fat fucks.
But I did have a friend named Cody.
Kobe?
Cody.
Oh, Cody.
I think I have a cousin named Kobe.
Kobe? It's too early. Do you think it's still too early to make jokes about that?
Well, it's not a Kobe with a K.
Oh.
It's C-O-B-Y.
Oh, Kobe.
Oh, no, that's an uncle. I forgot. That's on the white side, though, so I forget. So this Cody, dude, his birthday, what do you think his birthday party was?
Shooting guns and fishing.
That's a Kyle thing. What do you think this Cody wanted to do for his birthday in first grade? Clothes.
In what?
Clothes.
First grade?
Yeah, first grade birthday party.
Fuck bitches? I don't know.
Do bumps.
Do bump sauce?
BMX track.
Oh, that's just cool as fuck.
I couldn't ride a bike back then.
Oh, yeah.
So I was sitting there looking at him like, what the fuck? And they were like, here, you want to use one of the bikes? And those bikes were bigger than shit. I was like, you expect my little ass to get on that and do backflips and shit? And you know what that dude got for his birthday? So many Pokemon cards.
Were you jealous?
No, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't like Pokemon at the time. But yeah, he did wear DC shoes, DC pants. Well, either
the shorts, the cargo shorts.
Either the shorts were DC or they were Echo. And the same thing for the rest of his outfit. And his hair was like that long skater boy blonde hair, dirty blonde hair, and would always have a cap on.
That's gross as fuck.
Like the purple and blue colored DC hats and shit.
I thought you said he had like purple and blue in his hair. I was like, that shit's to the max.
Bro, that shit didn't start happening until way later, dude. Not him, obviously, but some like other people.
Fuck that.
And then I think Cody was only there for like a year.
Yup. You know what's funny?
What?
All the bombs I'm dropping right now.
I know. That just means that this is gonna take 30 more minutes than it needs to be.
All right.
But you know what that means? We have to go through it manually ourselves.
Yo.
Fuck my ass, dude.
More down the road.
I know. It's only been like 20 minutes.
Probably. Alright, okay. So, What is like the one thing in your childhood that gave you the most adrenaline? Like whenever like you were like you bitched out when you were gonna do it, but then like you finally like you grabbed your balls and like you just like fuck it, I'll do it.
When I bit a dude's face. No, hold on. Let me think about that. You go. You say something.
I think mine would always be jumping off something. I think there was one time when I the first time like I jumped off my roof.
Oh, okay.
That shit was so scary. I was like, oh fuck. I'm like, I think I could make it at that, and I fucking jumped at that, and I landed on the floor. I was like, holy fuck, and I did it again.
Yeah. You land on your feet, you break them. You know what's fucking stupid? I like took the smallest step off something the other day, and it gave my ankles the most craziest shock ever. I was like, what the fuck? Did I just jump off a balcony?
That's how you know you're getting old.
I was like, holy shit, I'm not even 18 yet. But, okay, there's 3 things I got. There's one time at a birthday party where it was at a gymnasium. Like a kid's gymnasium. And they had a trampoline, like, runway. And the fucking instructor was like, run. Book it down that bitch. I was like, okay. And I fucking hauled ass down there. But he wanted us, to, like, jump at the end. And when I did, I was running so fast to the point where my body... Here's my legs or whatever. My back went like this. Like my legs.
You guys can't see it, but his back bent.
I folded like those TikTok videos when
they fold.
Yeah, I folded the other fucking way into a foam pit, dude. And it was funny because I didn't get to jump off. I was still on there, and then I fell in. So I turned into a Dorito and fucking fell in. And my mom
a 3D Dorito.
My mom freaked the fuck out. Another thing was when, you know where Bash's is, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the Bash's in Tucson was in front of my friend's house. Like, if you went into his backyard, there was this weird hill that became like a wash kind of deal, but then there was a brick wall, and then it was Bash's Subway and all those fucking things. We went to the Bash's or whatever, and I think it might have been right next to the Bash's where there was like Subways and shit, but the ladder thing was unlocked where it has that gate on it, and we just went up there. And I think someone noticed, and like they were coming up, so we had to hide. And I was like, oh shit, and I pissed up there. I pissed on the roof up there. I didn't piss off of it. I pissed on that white ceiling, and it stained like a bitch. And I remember his stepdad saw us from the thing, and we were like, that's the guy that smokes ciggies now. That's the friend. But then the other one was because we were doing that because Assassin's Creed was so big, so we were doing parkour. And we were doing the most dumbest shit. But there was this neighborhood apartment complex that had this wall that kind of like made you know that was like the end of it. You couldn't come in from that way. You could only come in from one way, or I think maybe 2. But there's this big ass rock wall. It would go up, and then there was like a walkway on it, and then there was another one.
Yeah.
So we were climbing on those, and at one time I was on it, and I was too high, but also I couldn't go up any higher, and I was gonna fucking fall off that bitch. And I was like it was such a thin part of that walkway too, so if I were to land on it all fucked up, I would fall off that extra one and go down to the ground. And he's like, bro, just do it. And I was like, and I was holding on to this weird ass pole too, and I was like, ah! And I jumped off and I landed and I was fine, but I was like, we gotta get the fuck out of Dodge, bro. Oh, and then that thing with Advanced Warfare when it came out, and they were like Doritos and Mountain Dew, and we would steal the codes off of them bitches. That shit was a heist back in the day. At the Circle.
Wasn't it you say that you just take a picture of them and like you just get the Mountain Dew to screw
like
it off?
Like at Circle K, like most people probably know how like a place like a gas station is usually situated, but the soda thing was obviously like in the corner, and like the cashier could not really see us back there because the Doritos were like right in front of the fucking machines. And we would just take them, turn the pictures over, and screenshot it, get double XP or fucking up supply drop shit. And then we started realizing that, we had gotten all the bitch rewards out of the Dorito bags. It was just like Mountain Dew shoes and Dorito shoes and shit, and a helmet that looked dumb as fuck. But if you wanted the cool shit, you had to get the drinks, the big bags or like the 12 pack of Mountain Dew. So when we went to a CVS that was in front of that fucking weird wall, and my friend went to the Mountain Dew and like he's like, it's under the cap. He's like, so we're gonna have to open this bitch, and like we did it. We were like trying to be all quiet about it. There was no cameras and shit, but we were like, and we're like, fuck. And then we're like, I think these dudes are looking at us, and then we're like, just put it back and just fucking bailed.
You know what the fuck? You know what that reminds me of? The Doritos. Yeah. The guy that went inside of the fucking gas station, and then he saw the fucking, what is it? He saw like the fucking bag open of Doritos, and he just fucking grabs one. He's like, "Bro, look at this shit." And go,
Doritos.
Oh fuck! That reminds me. I think maybe like 2 years ago, like sophomore year. This was like the most. Okay, well I'll say this first, but then I'll ask you. Anyways, fucking touch me. Like the most like adrenaline rush I got like probably like ever was fucking when I was like I went to go to tutoring. I'm doing, what the fuck are these called?
Quotation marks?
Doing quotation marks with my fingers. I was supposed to go to tutoring and I said fuck that, and I went to my friend's house, and then my grandma was supposed to pick me up on the way, and I was like, I told her, it's like, I'm taking a shit at the bathroom and at the school like that. She's like, okay, like that. And so when I was at my friend's house right there, she's all telling me like that. She's like, oh, okay, like I'm at the school like that. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like that. And I'm like, she's like, well, I already left. Like that. She's like, what do you mean you left already? Like that. Like that. And then she's like, I'm walking. I told her I'm walking already. Like that. And then like I was at my friend's house. I fucking booked it. I booked it so hard, dude. I was fucking running for my fucking life to try to catch up to like the sidewalk. So like where she could see me like that, dude. I fucking booked it so hard, dude. There was this big old puddle of mud, dude. I fucking slid, but I clutched it up, dude. I caught myself back like that, and I was like, I'm not falling in the mud, dude. I caught myself, and I was like, fuck, like that, and I kept on fucking running. And then I had to run through the monte and shit. That was like, dude, I gotta hurry the fuck up, dude. She's in the fucking car. I was fucking running so fucking fast, like the fastest I ever ran in my life. I jumped over a fucking wall. I like throw my whole fucking body over, and I ran right there, and I got to the sidewalk, and I was at the bus stop right there. I was fucking exhaling so fucking hard. I was like, oh my god, dude, there's no fucking way. I'm so happy that.
Did you have to tell her that the reason why you're out of breath because you took the most dash shit in your life?
Please. By the time she picked me up, I was still going like this, but I was doing it really. I was like breathing really hard, but I was doing it really slow. And she's like, she's like, I thought you were at the school. I'm like, no.
No.
But dude, I ran so fucking hard, dude. I'm so glad I caught myself. I didn't fall in that mud.
You at Daniel's house?
Yeah. And I was so glad I caught myself when I fell, dude. I was like, bro, if I fell in the mud, I would have been fucked. I caught myself like, and I jumped over the fucking wall.
I mean, you could have just told her you slipped like a bitch.
I slipped in my shit.
I slipped in the bathroom.
She's like, what'd you do? Shit on the floor?
Yeah. You're like, no, everyone else did. I just slipped in there.
Bro, but that shit was like the most, and like I caught myself, I was like, and then like once I was at the bus stop, I saw it come, I was like, oh my fucking god.
Bro, you know what's funny?
I don't think I could do that now. I'm too fat.
You know what's funny? The other day I was telling my mom about like maybe some things that she probably didn't know that happened to me when I was a kid. And I told her about this one thing, how my elementary school had this thing called CARE.
Yeah.
And it was basically like I think you could go there before school and be there in like their care for a little bit, or after school and you can be there for like an hour or two. It's for like people that usually have like parents that can't pick them up immediately or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, bitch where?
Bitch where?
Bitch the fuck.
Bitch the fuck.
But I went there one time. Well, the first day of like kindergarten or some shit, I fucking ran over there because I saw all my friends going over there. What's going over here? And they're like, do you have your bracelet? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What fucking bracelet? And then I was there for like a good hour, and my mom fucking thought I died because she didn't see me when I was supposed to go. And I was like, I don't know, I saw my friends go over here. They said it was cool. And they got these little keychains that have little feet on them if they fucking ran around the playground enough times. I forgot about those fucking things, dude. There'd be some of those kids that were like try hard as fuck, and they were like basically at Coachella with so many bracelets of those fucking little feeties.
Like that one chick at that festival where that guy gave her that big ass fucking girthy bracelet. She was like, "Oh my god," she was all crying. That's like head honcho
and
bracelets.
That dude was like, "Oh." I was like, "What the fuck does this mean?"
It means ultimate friendship.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna drop another one till later.
Yeah, you gotta space them out a little more. You're kind of just dishing them out like cancer. But so the thing that happened is that I was at the carrot thing and we were outside or whatever. And let me explain this to you with using this napkin right here.
Go ahead.
So the building was over here and it kind of split off into two parts. This other part was for like the bigger kids.
Yeah.
There's a kitchen and then there was like little, like a legit, looked like a preschool in there. In front, or on the side of it was a sandbox and then a wash and then the middle school's parking lot or whatever. And then in front of that was this basketball court that was pretty big. And then right outside there was this small sidewalk to go to this gate so we can also get to that parking lot.
Yeah.
But then there was another gate that kind of circled around and then there was like a tree and then they had the kickball fence. I went between that gate and that kickball fence one time. I was feeling so gross. I was so sick. I don't know what brought me over there though. I went over there, put my hand on that gate and just went...
Bro, that should be funny as fuck. Imagine you see some fucking fat kid, right? Yeah. That's fucking running like the, you know how like in PE you get to run a mile. Imagine that you guys are outside and like after he's done, he just goes to the, I think he's like, "Are you okay?" He just runs up to the fence.
But we weren't doing anything. I was just legit sick. I was sick like a bitch. And I went over there and I threw the fuck up and I was like, "Oh, this isn't happening right now." And then I did like that shit's some like adult shit right there. When you put your hand on something and you're like, "Fuck."
You gotta think your life
You're
over.
like, I just lost my kids, my keys.
I lost my car, my house, my fucking credit cards. All this fucking frustration's making me sick.
This probably is gonna be the most grossest shit you're gonna hear, minus that shit talk last week. But if you even watched it, because no one did,
fuck that episode. Don't even watch it.
The fucking, it wasn't like normal puke. It was like mucus.
That's fucking gross.
It looked like I picked up some kind of like Ben 10 toy with slime and just took that bitch.
What's that Nickelodeon slime?
And just bought a bunch of them, drank them, and went, and that's what came out. Because it was kind of like, it almost wanted to bungee back into my fucking throat. Dude, I went there the next day in school and I went to go look and they're like, "Why are we over here?" I was like, "I'm looking for my fucking puke."
You were looking for it?
Because I remember there was this one time I went to, in Albuquerque, there's this amusement park called Cliffs. And I was pretty little then too, probably like 8 or 9 or some shit. And I ate a hot dog. I ate a glizzy. And then I had a slushie, and then I had a soda.
Dunk that bitch in it?
No.
Oh, nah.
But I think I had like a soda or a slushie that was this big, and then another soda.
So a whole 44 ounce.
Bro, I shouldn't have done that. I went on the tilt-a-whirl.
Fuck.
I went on the tilt-a-whirl, but they're like half eggs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like those kind of ones. As soon as I got off that bitch, there was that other kind of weird tilt-a-whirl thing where, like, you know, you're in the little car and everyone's going there, and then it'll go backwards, but it also tilts and shit. There was a fence. There's another fence. There was a wooden fence though, and it didn't fully close the park off. Like, you can go in between and then just go into desert. It was pretty weird, but I went over there to that opening. I threw the fuck up. And then I look up and then there's some lady just like looking at me. I'm like, "Why the fuck are you over here,
bitch?"
And then when we left that place, we went to this place called Albertsons.
Yeah.
Which is currently in Tucson a place where a lot of girls are getting kidnapped
Oh, I thought you were saying getting fucked. I was like,
Well, that's kind of what happens afterwards.
whoa, shit.
It's really fucked up. I don't know why that's happening a lot right now in Tucson.
Well, because Tucson's fucked.
I don't know why they're doing that. It's pretty fucked up.
Tucson's fucked.
And it sucks because, you know, I know a lot of girls over there. But, well, I hope that didn't come out sounding dumb as fuck.
You know what's fucked? You know what
No,
reminds
shut up.
Fuck.
So after there, we went to that Albertsons. I opened the door, and it had one of those little things where there's like a little barricade of cement and the rocks inside, and then it had like those two little pathetic trees. Mm-hmm. I opened that door, and I went, and I threw up all up in that bitch, and it wasn't vomit, bro. It was like I took the glizzy and
just chopped it up
and just threw it. And then we went there again another day, and I was like, oh, look, it's still there. I was like, but you know what? It was funny because it was red, because my slushie was red as fuck.
You know what the fuck that reminds me of? There was this one time I went to the fucking fair here. Shut the fuck up.
Glizzy.
Fuck you and your glizzies. There was this one time I went to the fair, and it was me, my mom, and my grandma, and my sister. And then so, you know what the yo-yo is, right?
Yep.
That thing that fucking the spins, whatever.
Yep.
Anyway, so we went onto it. It was me and my sister.
Yep.
We fucking went onto it. There was this dude. I looked back. I was looking back at my grandma and my mom. I was all fucking waving at them. And I looked at this dude at that. He fucking turned to his right, and he was just fucking vomiting. He was like, and it was fucking just spinning all around, dude. That vomit was going all over the fucking place. I was like, bro. He was just throwing up right there. It was like going all over everybody. I was like, bro, that shit's gross as fuck.
Bro, you know, was it this year or was it last year when there was that person on the zipper that fucking vomited in their thing? And it like came out of their...
I think it was last year.
Yeah, I'm shocked I didn't throw up at that bitch.
Dude, the fucking zipper's awesome. You just gotta go. You just gotta tuck it.
No. I'm talking about in general.
Oh.
But you know what's so fucking funny? I think the last time I went on there, I don't know if it was with you or if it was with Vic. Mm-hmm. But when it came up, when we were like at the top, but it like swung us up so fast and my phone went right in front of my face and I was like, and I had to grab that bitch. I was like, no fucking way.
There was this time, well, like I like that video where that guy, where he's like in the fucking like zipper or whatever, like that, and then he's like, yeah, and then the fucking his necklace goes inside of his fucking throat, and he's like, oh, and he just pulls it out. That shit was funny as fuck. Oh, but I remember that almost happened to me. I was in the fucking zipper. I was just going like, whoa. And that shit went like right into my mouth. And I was like, oh.
I hate when they lock that door, because, you know, wherever I'm sitting, you know, most of the times that I've been on there has either been with you or a girl. And as soon as that door slams, that fucking handle thingy or whatever fucking slams me in the dick like no one's business, dude. Every time I'm like, ah!
That's how it was for me now. Like the last time we went there, bro, it just slams. I'm like, oh, bro. But now when I'm thinking about since we got this chunk city right here, dude, I feel like
doesn't matter.
It's just gonna destroy me. Well, I mean, it was destroying me back then. This is gonna destroy me now. Well, we're probably not even gonna fucking have it this year.
Well,
fuck.
I think the year before when I was trapped on there for like 3 times in a row with her, I'm shocked I didn't throw up after that one. Because when they were unloading the person in front of us, and then they got out, and then they put someone in there, I was like, all right, we're ready to get out. And then they just went, and I was like, whoa. They scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Bro, Scooby's fucking
and
my butt.
And then it...
Oh, man.
Rut row.
I don't care.
Put a ringer in my rut.
Ruby-doo. What the fuck was that?
Remember that video you sent? Or did I send you? Or did you send me the fucking Scooby turning into a car?
I sent it to you, and I thought he was like, Ruby-doo, and he just fucking smashed fucking Daphne. Not smashed her, but he fucked her up.
He just fucking pounced on her as a car, dude.
Like, I mean, fuck. I mean, I really hope the fucking the fair is gonna happen this year, which I highly doubt it. I really do doubt it. But if that shit happens again, they better bring back the good shit. The good shit. Like the Pharaoh. The fucking, what the fuck was that other thing called? Oh, the fucking, what is that thing that fucking swings back and forth, but it's been there recently?
The claw?
Yeah, the claw was fucking, dude, I lost my fucking shit. Yeah, I lost my virginity on the fucking claw, dude. That shit was wild as fuck, dude. She clawed me up and gobbled.
That one was good. I was on there.
But that was the first time I ever went on that shit. That shit was fucking wild.
Well, I think I went on there 3 times in total. But when we went there the last time, I was like, yeah, bro. But like something happened and it made me feel weird. And I was like, what the fuck? Oh, someone had their stupid fucking lemonade cup in the middle, and I dead ass thought I was about to kick the fuck out of it. When we came down, because it came down in a weird angle, my foot was like right over it. I was like, what a dumb bitch.
Imagine you just kicked it off and just...
But like it was going in towards like the people, and it would have bam.
Someone just gets hit in the face with it, like, ah!
I remember the first time I went down there though, I was supposed to go with Vic, and so you know we're supposed to be sitting next to each other. This dude was sitting there with his
fat
kid,
ass,
and then something about he's like, oh, we need to have it balanced or whatever. So he made her go sit over there, and the dude looked at me, he's like, sorry, bro, and I was like, you're a little kid and your boy, and yourself, not your boy, that's just him. I was like, you fuck ass, now I gotta be on this ride that's like kind of wild by myself without at least being able to yell at somebody. You bitch. And then the fat fuck got off, and then she came back and sat next to me, and I was like, thank God, dude, because there was no way I was gonna be like this the whole time.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna shit myself.
I thought I almost did at one point. I think I was going to at one point.
You know what always goes through my fucking head whenever I'm on a ride that takes you up, or just anything that just takes you high at all? I just always in my head, I'm like, it's gonna fall, and I'm like prepared for it. It's gonna break.
That's how I felt on the claw. I was like, dude, as soon as we get to
the claw, the
point,
zipper, the yo-yo, all that shit, I always like prepared. I'm like, it's gonna break, and I'm gonna like just fucking flex the fuck up and be like, you're not gonna take you're not gonna take me. Fuck.
I don't know if I want to censor that one or just kind of like leave that little bit so they can see how you fucked up.
Man, but I always flex the fuck up whenever I'm like that, because I'm like, bro, if I'm going down, I'm going down fighting.
You know what I would think? The one that I feel like I could recover the most from and probably not get the most damage is that, like,
the yo-yo.
Because then, like,
the Gravitron's fucking
it's
ass.
about to fall off, and you just grab on your one thing and you swing for a little bit, and you wait for the most amount of people so you can just fall on them.
You're like, yeah. Trying to get me right. Man, imagine you come down and someone's all looking from the bottom, trying to get me right and dirty.
What the?
They're like, ah! Fuck.
You know what sucks though? I mean, it doesn't really suck because we kind of did it last year. Either way, it would probably just be me and you going.
Yeah.
But I mean, we did it the last time, and we just went there, ate some fries, made fun of people. You talked about blowing baby.
I didn't mean to talk about that. It just came out
because you were trying to say that you were like shooting out babies.
Yeah.
But you said blowing babies instead. And I was just eating a fry. And I was like, what the fuck did you just say?
I meant to say like, like chumming it up, bro. But then I said blowing babies. I was like, uh-oh.
That's what's so gross about those
fries?
Now
it sucks now because I'm telling everybody about it now.
I mean,
be like, man,
it's optional.
Everybody's gonna be like, nah, dude, that man's a fucking piece of shit.
That man's a child toucher.
He's a child toucher.
What's worse than a rapist? A child.
Fuck.
But those fries, the thing that was gross about it is because of how much ketchup we put on those bitches and how sticky our fingers got.
Well, I mean, we put a fuck ton of ketchup, but I don't even think it was enough.
I know.
It wasn't even
enough.
enough.
You know what's a little gross? Thinking about it, that huge ass bitch of a swimming pool of fucking ketchup packets they had down there.
Oh yeah,
that was fucking wild, dude. Imagine just going.
I should just went up right there and been like,
get one in the middle. You're like, I want these ones.
Yeah, this handful. They're like, you can't take that many. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck
just
up,
like-
bitch. You see how many fucking curly fries are on this shit, bitch? God damn.
I don't even use ketchup for these bitches. I use it for lube.
I don't use toothpaste. I use ketchup.
I don't use toothpaste. That's gross.
Not
as
for.
fuck.
You were saying about jacking off.
No, I'm talking about you brushing your teeth.
Oh, I use
yeah, I use lube instead of.
I use lube for teeth brush.
I use
brush.
Jiffy Pop.
You use popcorn?
No, fuck ass. Actually, you know what? This maybe because most of the times when I would use like Listerine, it was like the kid kind, and I hadn't really used it, as extensively as I have been. But this one that my mom bought, first
What
of all,
color is it?
It's neon blue or green. Or
Okay, well,
fuck.
because the worst Listerine
Or brown,
are
whatever.
brown and purple. Brown,
Well, the
purple.
brown one was the one that they had.
The brown one's like the harshest. I never tried that one, but the purple
did one time.
The purple one's fucking. I hate the. It's fucking strong. That's all. That's all I'm trying to fucking say. It burns my fucking mouth.
But this bottle was like, it's that size right there.
Yeah, it's a big chungus.
She bought 2 of them, and it's this clear blue, whatever the fuck. But I don't think I had been using that many strong ones. I think I'd been using like the Spider-Man one or some shit, or then the prescription one that I had.
I
at
use
one point.
Act.
I use. What the fuck was I gonna say? Vaseline or some shit.
Vaseline.
But
Oh, that would be gross as fuck. Bro, that shit would be gross as fuck. Because when you put that shit on it, like even if you wash your hands, that shit's still on your hands. Imagine that shit in your mouth. Oh.
you just have to swallow it all the time.
You don't even, bitch, I feel like you would have to wash your mouth like fucking 10 times just to get that shit out of your mouth.
Anyways, I put that bitch in my mouth. And that shit immediately started burning like crazy. And I was like, I remember I used brown Listerine at one point. Not like all the time, but it was just there. My mom told me, she's like, that's what we had back then. She's like, when I was a kid, they didn't have colors. She's like, that's all you had, and that shit fucking hurt. I was like, no way. And then but that bitch started burning, and it looked like I had been eating blue candy for like 10 days. That's how it left my tongue. And as soon as it wasn't as bad when it was burning inside my mouth, but as soon as I spit it out, that shit like dried up my whole fucking thing.
Sorry about that, guys. Well,
That was unfortunato.
yeah. Well, yeah.
It's not time yet, is it?
No, it's not fucking time.
I was about to say.
Well, why do you think Listerine burns your mouth so bad?
Because it disinfects your mouth. It's burning off like germs and gingivitis.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I mean, like, but like, there's that shit's fucking fuck that, because you drink like this like the
You
littlest.
put that under the table.
You drink like the littlest shit of it, and like it just fucks up your mouth. Like, why?
With the brown one or the purple one?
It doesn't, like, I mean, just any Listerine in general.
Spider-Man ones were hits, bro.
The Spider-Man, well, I mean, that's fucking. Hang on, guys, I'll be right back.
Alright. I guess this one's me for now. Let me talk some stuff. I'm really excited to when we upgrade our setup. I know I talk about it a lot, but it's really something that intrigues me because it allowed me to learn a lot about computers and stuff. Even though like I already knew stuff, but it allowed me to like get deeper in. I know I took classes for it at school, but for some weird reason, sometimes you just don't learn as easily in school as you do on your own time, because it's like you putting in the own effort. I think most people find that to be something that happens with them too, like playing guitar or something. Like if you want to play guitar, if you have someone else teach you, you're probably not going to get it as much as if you do it yourself, because then you'll put in the research, you'll put in the time, and then you'll start getting excited over stuff. But this setup's going to have 2 dope mics and everything, and it's going to be cool. Are you fucking okay?
I got a I had to book that shit.
Why?
Whoo!
What happened?
Nothing much. Just being a boomer.
Well, anyways, and since me and Marco basically are allowed to, be with each other right now, if this setup comes in, this shit's gonna sound pretty dope.
I'm fat as fuck. I can't run anymore.
And the music won't sound as like different as it is right now because we're playing it off a sound bar rather than the actual track itself. But yeah, that was my little time with Henry.
Fuck you. Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, that's not that far of a run.
bitch, but I had to fucking like go over
I
there.
fucking heard your feet right there. I was like,
I had to go over there, and then I had to like see, like, yep, and I had to run the fuck back over here. Like, shut the fuck up. Oh god, I don't even know what the fuck I want to talk about. It took like every ounce of my fat ass, juicy ass out of me. Oh, well, anyways, you know what we gotta say? You know what I gotta say?
What?
Fuck the people.
What?
Not these people, but fuck the people.
What people?
Fuck copiers.
Copiers?
Yeah. Fuck the copiers.
What are you referring to, G?
I'm referring to people trying to copy us.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily that.
Well, it hasn't happened yet, but once it happens, bro, we're gonna start throwing hands. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna see you a bit like, what's up, bro? What's up? I'm gonna go find you and I'm gonna fuck your face.
And then you start listing everybody's name.
I'm like, fuck you, Jerry. Fuck you, Ron. Fuck you, Kyle. Fuck you, Ben and Jerry's. Fuck you, Big Dick McGee.
Cody.
Fuck you,
Rob Deerdick.
fuck you, Michael Jackson. It's game over, Doug.
But you know what? It's just like if it's a podcast, then I'll be like,
If they
But
start doing it,
I'm
like,
pretty sure none of those people even are on our things.
I'm pretty sure they don't even know who the fuck we are.
True.
They'll be like, I've seen that guy
They'll
before.
probably be like, that's the white kid that came during 7th.
It's like, they're fucking dumb. We're like, bro, shut the fuck up.
They're like, I used to think that fucker cut himself because he wore jackets. No, bitch. I just came when it was cold as fuck. But
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
But if it's a podcast, I'd be like, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's not, whatever. Because a lot of people are making podcasts regardless right now.
But we're saying people that we know.
Yeah.
People that we know, if they're like, hey guys, we're the fucking daytime fucking bar. We'll be like, what the fuck is that?
24-hour game bar. And I'll be like, that's just our thing.
You fuck.
That's just our thing with less steps.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And they're like,
The Blue Moon. I think that's an actual place.
that's a fucking beer.
I think that's an actual gay bar
The Blue Moon.
or some shit. I think I've seen it on a TV show.
Bro, if you were to make a gay bar, what would be the name of it? I'm going straight to the point. Cox.
And then it has a beer bottle a wine bottle at the end of it with the fucking foam coming out.
Yeah, we just called Cox. I should be tight.
We have a dress code of assless chaps only.
If you don't come in with assless chaps, you can't come in. I'm not gay, but like if any gay guy could go in there, they could party it up. But I'm not gay.
And they're like, I'm not gonna lie, I will critique their looks before they come in.
He's like, let me see your ass. Can you throw that shit back?
And then you're like, God damn!
I'm like,
You're
yeah.
like, you can go in, and then you're like, why
He's
am
like,
I doing
and
this?
they're like, are you gay? I'm like, no, but
I'm just helping the community.
I'm helping the community out. You guys should chill in here.
I'm giving the economic
I have like a
boost.
wife in my trunk.
I have a monkey making burgers in the back. No, not what you're thinking. An actual
I was
fucking
kidding,
monkey.
bitch.
You made the most surprised look. I was like, there's no way this bitch ass
That video fucked me up with that monkey stole my bike. Oh man. But
No, but I'm thinking of like
my wife's gonna be in the trunk. At that, and they're like, "Why is your wife in the trunk?" It's like, she's making eggs. And then they're like, oh, he's like, let me see it. That she's like whipping it up in the kitchen. I'm like, damn, bitch.
You open the trunk, she's like, got a whole ass kitchen in there. She's like,
it's like a whole ass basement in there.
and people are like, what the fuck? They're like, why can't we go down there? You're like, this is my trunk, bitch.
Because this is my trunk. You have a whole bar right here for you guys.
A whole ass bar. There's
And you
trash
wanna go-
bags on the walls and on the floors,
There's
bro.
dildos on the wall.
Why?
What the fuck else do you want?
Why? Why would that be on the wall?
Well, because it's
Why
a
don't
gay
you
bar.
put, like, I don't know, Diamondback jerseys on the fucking wall?
You know how
I'm
many
not
people
saying-
you just offended by that?
I don't give a fuck.
You put LA Dodgers right
I'm
there.
saying just make that bitch look like an Applebee's on the inside. With
What
a
the
bunch
fuck? Why is there trash bags on the wall?
Because in case someone starts getting frisky.
What
I
the
don't
fuck's
know.
the trash bag gonna
They put
do?
those at like gay strip clubs.
What the fuck?
Why do you think they would do that? Why do you think they
Cum
would do
stains.
that? Yeah, because it's more wild than the other kinds of strip clubs.
They go
I was watching
buck
this
wild.
one podcast where this dude was saying how like his cousin was gay and that they went to a bachelor party, and even though he was the only straight dude there, he was at a gay bar and he was like, dude, those guys were going wild.
You know what I feel like? Like I said, I'm not gay.
I know you gotta reiterate that every time.
But the thing is, like, I feel like I would go to one because like they're probably like, would you like okay like say if you're ripped as fuck, right?
Yeah.
Would you be a dancer?
No, probably not.
But what if you could move your shit?
Then they'd probably be like, take your dick out. Be
You're like, yeah.
But you know what? I feel like if you were to go to a gay strip club, I feel like you'd be humbled as fuck. Because people would be going like, sup, dude? Like, you look
And it's
pretty
like it's
good
not like
tonight."
some dumb bitch right there stripping on a pole. It's like she's like, you want a lap dance? No. I want to get rode by this guy. Woo!
No, I'm saying that instead of, you go into a bar and you're trying to pick up girls because, people still do that. But over there, they're trying to pick you up and they start gassing you up. And they're like, damn, you cute as fuck. And you're like, really?
I'll smack his ass and say no homo.
Are you wearing socks?
Bitch, I'm always wearing socks. Oh shit! Whoops. Anyways, but
Man.
if you wear socks, it's straight. If I saw one of the dancers up there and he was wearing socks, bro, I'll be like,
Hey, bro, you want to go play 2K at home?
he's like, bro, I got caught at home, dude. We could fucking play duos.
And he's like, I don't play COD. And you're like, why not? You're like, he takes the socks off. You're like, I only play 2K. And you're like,
Oh, you balling?
you're a
What the-
tough guy, huh?
Yeah, bro, you lift, bro. He's like, check it. And I'm
How
like,
many of the 2K games you got? I got all of them. And I'm like, why? He's like, because the roster changes every year. Who gives a fuck?
as long as my man Kobe's shooting,
Dude, you think they're going to put him in the next game?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna be
Maybe for a tribute, but
I feel like
it might be like that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they put dead
Well, okay.
players in there?
No.
Are there that many dead basketball?
No. Probably, but probably not that many. But I feel like there's like the new Madden game that came out.
Yep.
There's like you play a Snoop Dogg or like certain. You can play as a lot of different
Juice.
people. X.
Lil Peep. He doesn't belong in that game.
He doesn't belong in the fucking NFL. The fuck? He belongs in a fucking emo band.
Like Machine Gun Kelly.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, who's more respected?
Who?
Machine Gun Kelly or Lil Peep?
I
That's
don't
a
know.
good debate.
That's a tough one.
That's a good. Put it in the comments. Put it in the fucking
I don't know, I
comments.
feel like a lot-
Who's better? Who's better? Lil Peep or Machine Gun Kelly? All the depressed people are gonna the depressed e-boys are gonna be in there. They're gonna.
Machine Gun Kelly's not like that kind of.
He plays guitar and fucking raps and
He's
sings.
pretty good at that. He should do
What
that.
the fuck does Lil Peep do? Take fucking Xans and talk about him crying and like
He
fucking
makes good SpongeBob
saying
edits.
bitches or like,
He makes good SpongeBob
yeah,
edits.
bitch, take drugs with me, cut my heart out into pieces, then I'll fuck you on the counter.
Is that what he said?
No.
Oh. I was about to say, I was like, that doesn't sound like Lil Peep at all. Well,
It does-
that last bit, I guess.
Well, I don't know about that last, but it's like we'll take Xannies, we'll snort coke, like that's what he talks about. I mean,
Did
like
he die in Phoenix?
He died in Tucson. He died of a. He took some. He took some Xans that had fentanyl in them, and then he fucking boom dead. He was all like.
But
that shit's fucking wild.
I don't know. I think a lot of people shit on Machine Gun Kelly more than they do Lil Peep. I think so.
Well, yeah, because Machine Gun Kelly's like a fucking dollar store version of Eminem. Can you debate that? I don't think so.
I mean, I respect the fact that, you know, he's about Avenged Sevenfold and he managed to get them on one of his songs, and that he has their guitar. But other than that, like, I don't really know much. So, you guys know the Gooby Slide?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's still recording, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that the last time.
Yeah. We're chilling. Big chilling. I don't give a fuck. Anyways.
But dude, TikTok? We got a TikTok. And now that was pretty weird timing because a lot of people
were saying like, no, don't do it. You're gonna get banned. No.
Not banned.
I mean, taken down.
Yeah. Because, you know, it's supposed to not be allowed in America, but I'm pretty sure Microsoft is gonna buy it. So if that's the case, then we're good. We have 2 videos up on there. I think one of the videos is also on our Instagram. But maybe instead of posting those videos on Instagram, we could probably either post them on both or only on TikTok, because it's got like that.
I feel like TikTok might be like the more edgier shit.
Because like TikTok, I feel like it's such a good app for one reason.
Like I could be shaking my ass and it probably let me do that.
Like we put up the videos and like in no time, they got like 100 views. And like on the other, you know, on Instagram, you know, you have to be following us to see those things because I doubt they're gonna appear on the explore page. But on those ones, you just put a hashtag, put For You page, dicks in my ass, summers, white girl summer, whatever the fuck it is.
White claws.
And then you get that, and then boom, you get a bunch of likes. Not likes, you get views.
A bunch of views. And then people would be like, oh, but fuck yeah.
But it didn't decline, it stopped. Like, it hasn't really rose in terms of views. So if we probably post another one, they'll probably gain more. So if we keep continuously posting on there, then it'll probably go. Because I made a link tree, and that's just the most awesomest thing I think I've ever done.
Let's just say that the TikTok videos are probably going to be more
crackhead.
We're gonna have more of that crackhead energy. Like, oh, he's like, oh, she's going off the road. Jenny, you're such a crackhead.
we gonna. Oh fuck! I was gonna say we're actually gonna get some guy to fucking haul ass towards the truck.
We're gonna play chicken with some guy like that, and we're like, yeah, do it. Then we're gonna cheer.
But I do kind of want to do a visual podcast, but I feel like it might be a little hard until I get a laptop. Because I don't think I can do that on my phone.
It might happen this year. It probably will happen this year.
There'll probably be at least one before the end of 2020. But that does make me kind of feel bad for the fact that Sergio's putting an effort to make an actual background.
But I mean, it'll be like that one time, and then I'm pretty sure like later. It'll be like a thing later on.
Yeah. It'll probably be like on a holiday or some shit.
It'll be like fucking
Halloween or Christmas.
Yeah, Halloween, bro. Let's dress up as like fucking like Scooby-Doo ba or some shit.
Whoa, left shark. We'll
dress up as sharks. Yeah! Let's just go fucking crazy. I'll be like... Man. You're gonna hear a lot of those.
Yeah. That's gonna be the only real legitimate post-recording pre-record or pre-edit when. All the other ones are gonna be done in post. Holy shit!
It's gonna be legit.
There's gonna be like 6.
Too legit to quit. Bitch. I don't fucking know. We're going somewhere with this podcast. I mean, like, the first episode, I think from the first episode, we've obviously had like a major decrease in views since that first episode. But
I think the only reason why that video had so much was because it was the first one, and we like kind of pushed it out more. But I don't like begging people to watch it, so I'm not gonna send it to this family member, that family member, this person, or whatever.
But then at the same time, I feel like
But also,
all those views that we got from it
Yeah.
were just people just like looking at it for like 5 seconds and be like, okay.
well, it did tell me the average view time was like 6 minutes or some shit. I did, 2 of our friends posted it on their stories, and those 2 people will eventually be guests, so I'm pretty sure that same effect will happen, but maybe to a lesser extent, because I feel like people are getting tired of our shit.
We need that fresh shit. We need someone else in this bitch.
No, I'm saying because like whenever I post the story on either Instagram or Snapchat, not as many people watch it or look at it as they used to. So I'm pretty sure I'm muted for a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, fuck that.
Even though like I never post anything, and now I'm only posting one thing a week on my non-private story. I don't even post anything on my private anymore because we don't fucking hang out. If we were hanging out, I'd be like, posting more dumb shit.
For real. We're gonna do dumb shit. We're down with the vibes, dog.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna like do a backflip off of like a roof, then like land on the table and see if I break a rib or not.
It'd be cool as fuck if we made an extra small bar in the backyard.
So
That
we
was
could
like
just-
our studio. And then we put a Wi-Fi router in there so we didn't have to worry about connection drops. That'd be dope as fuck.
That would be dope as fuck.
Or we just had a place somewhere else that we could use. That would also be pretty smacksy. I would think that would only be something if we were to continue to do this after college. My mom did tell me, she's like, maybe you want to switch your degree to like film stuff so that I could do this like cool as fuck, or do computer stuff.
I'm gonna be a firefighter, guys.
If you want to be.
Bro, I get to put out fires, dude.
Yeah.
And probably almost risk my life like every day.
That means you ain't gonna be able to put out these people's tracks out here because they gotta be fired first.
There'll be like that one episode we do like that. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna put out this big ass fire. Next thing, it's just you. He dead. Marco dead.
He's fucking dead as fuck.
Marco dead as fuck.
He looks like bacon right now.
He's like, I have him right here, just on the chair. He dead as fuck. You wanna hear him? He dead as fuck.
There's not a lot of comment interaction on our videos, but maybe if you do watch this, maybe you could elaborate on, not elaborate, but give your insight on one of these things. Because I wanted to do something where, we record ourselves making food or something for an hour and then eating it, and that's technically the podcast or whatever. It might not be with this setup right now, it might be a little later. Or we can record us going somewhere, and then that hour of time would be a podcast. Maybe you guys would want to see
We
that.
should make skits.
I mean, we could, but it can't be cringe as fuck because, we can't be like, wow, guys, it's been such a hot day outside.
Yeah, it's just so fucking hot. Oh shit, my leg. Ah!
Hair cake. Make a hair cake.
Yeah.
And fucking throw up. That's the most realest shit.
That, bro, if we were to make skits, it'll be like the most baller shit.
Yeah, blow your fucking face off.
He's like, yeah, bro, shoot me in the face.
Yeah, do it.
I'm down. Boom. Huh. Is my face okay? It's like, I'm like dripping.
You
like,
look like Bruce Jenner.
You look like, oh no.
Bruce Jenner before Caitlyn. Because he still looked fucked up back then. Because how old was he? Like 50?
I don't fucking know.
Bro, that dude had more wrinkles than a raisin, bro. And anytime you watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians, he looked like he was wanting to kill himself.
All the time.
And then everyone else is like, oh my god, look at my fat ass. And he's over there sitting there like, kill me. So then he had to get the fat ass.
True. And the fat tits.
Does he?
I mean, he's got tits.
I haven't seen a picture of... Actually, I haven't seen anything about him in a long time.
Me too.
It's all about Kylie Jenner right now. That's pretty much everyone's focus.
Yeah.
Or Kanye.
Well,
He's technically a Kardashian.
so, I think that's what we could call it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
All right, guys. This episode was pretty... I thought it was pretty good.
It was way better than the last
That was... shit! Oh, the other one was shit.
Bro, the last episode was like a Lego like a little
I made
what?
that. I made that.
A mini Lego car set compared to the Death Star.
Pretty much.
That's
All right.
basically what we did.
So we want to thank you very much for watching this episode. And comment. What was the first thing? Fucking Kyle or fucking Chad or fucking
Yeah.
Little Peep or Machine Gun Kelly. Just do that shit. Just
Or, you
one
know,
fucking person do it.
Those content things that I spoke of, if that would be interesting to you guys.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we want to wish you a good night. Stay safe out there, and chat it up.
I also don't want to be that guy, but if you go check out the TikTok, there might be some funny shit on there.
Just check it out. It'll be funny as fuck. All right, guys. Bye.